Hey guys, my name's Adam if this is your first time here, and in case you can't tell, it is snowing again, and I'm sure you all know just how thrilled I am that that's going on. Also, my software is nowhere near fixed, my video editing software, so this will be a one take, and I had to print something today, and I don't know why, but for some reason, I print something like once every, I don't know, like 3 years, and it's always a fucking nightmare. I don't know why. Doesn't matter how good you get at a computer, when someone says, hey, I need you to print this off and sign it, it's like, oh, that's going to be a huge ordeal, and today was no exception. Maybe that's just me, but for some reason, whenever I need to print stuff, it doesn't go well. And like I said, I'm pretty good with a computer. I don't know why that is. But enough about that. That's not what this video is about. This video is about you guys, for the most part. This is about my e-friends. And I don't want to say that everyone that's subscribed is my e-friend, because I'm sure that there's plenty of you that I haven't gotten to interact with, and I hope that that changes. But, yeah, and it's other people who aren't subscribed to this. My first e-friend was on IRC, back on the web chatting server, and Dalnet, and what was the other one? The one that Chris Jericho's chat room was on. But I had a bunch of internet friends on the IRC, and we would get together and we would chat right after school. And I remember telling my real life friends, which were very few and far between at that point, that I had friends online, and they go, oh, you think that they're your real friends, which they were. It's interesting to see how this has changed, that at one point having friends on the internet was this thing that was reserved for only geeky people, which was something I definitely fit into, since I was always picked on for reading comic books and whatever. And now it's just something that everybody does. Everybody has an online friend that they've never met before. So yeah, and then after that, I had met a friend. I've met many friends on a wrestling website, but one that really sticks out is this kid named Brandon, who was just a lot younger than me at the time, and he got picked on a lot by a lot of people, so I always stuck out for him. And years went by, and we developed a friendship online, and we never thought we'd meet up. We both wanted to be professional wrestlers, and I was getting to the point where it was getting to be sort of too late in life to ever... If I didn't get on that, it was never going to happen. And he messaged me and said, hey, I went to a Stampede Wrestling event, and I met TJ Wilson and Harry Smith and this kid Chucky, and I'm going to learn how to wrestle, and if you ever want to do it, come to Calgary and learn to wrestle. And I immediately saved up all my money, and I went out there, and I met all these people who turned into great people, great friends, and I did get to learn how to wrestle for a period in my life, and it was awesome. And everyone there was great. Some of the best friends I've ever had. And they also introduced me to people who I hadn't met online and met through them, and those people were all awesome too. It's weird that my experience with online friends has always been fairly positive. It's rare that I've ever had a friend that... Almost everyone I've met online has been awesome. I don't know why that is. It's something weeds out the assholes in the online community. Perhaps that's why all the people that sort of look down on it and say, you know, they're your real friends, maybe they have something wrong with them, and that's why they're never part of that community. That actually makes sense. And I'm going to go with that, even though there's no real basis to. And of course, how can I forget my YouTube friends? The movie clubbers, I've often, I've made a lot of friends and never ever expected to meet any of them, and have been fortunate enough to meet a lot of them at VidCon. And that also leads into the Tiny Chat group, which I don't know, these are, I guess you would have to, Tiny Chat group is sort of a obscure reference, but they're sort of the Philip DeFranco Nation, SourceFed Nation sort of super fans. That's what they've been at least called on SourceFed's channel. But these people have, they will never realize how often I've just been like, wow, I need an escape, and gone on to Tiny Chat, and how much they've gotten me through some tough times that I've never really let them know. So yeah, this is me saying that e-friends are pretty awesome in my experience, but I'd like to hear your experience. Do you believe the stigma that an online friend is sort of not, that they don't count until you meet them? Because that's not something that I believe. I think that people who don't see their online friends as their real friends. They're just not quite ready for a different kind of friendship, and that they're maybe not mature or something like that. Anyway, this is me saying that efriends are awesome. If you don't have any, I would encourage you to go and make some. I'm pretty sure that there isn't many places. Well, yeah, there's plenty of places in the world that I could go and have a friend to visit, which is also another thing that I mentioned in another video. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. And I hope that it's not snowing where you are, because it's fucking terrible.